We are the Breakfast Club. We got a special guest joining us this morning.
The Queen.
Queen of Four. Welcome.
Well, I'm here to king. This is the garden reflection.
Hey. How's you
Morning.
feeling?
Oh, let me fix up my.
How's your energy?
I'm feeling fine. You know, I'm a little nervous, but I'm going to be okay because I'm with good company.
There you go.
Thank you.
There you go.
Yeah.
Now, Sacred Woman, man. Bestseller, what?
20 years.
Well, it
20
was
years ago.
20 years, and then it had a resurge. It had a bestseller again on the anniversary clock. Copy came out 2 years ago. So it's still number one on the chart.
Why do you think that is? Because of COVID, everybody was looking for holistic methods to take care of themselves?
Well, that was part of it. People started to wake up to what they already knew. Our ancestors, our grandmothers, our grandfathers are herbally. We were birthing our babies at home. We were really natural people in what we're saying. So it happened. So you inspired, then you could learn how to do it. So that's what happened. But also, this is the time for the women to rise. There's an affirmation that shows that. And it's an affirmation to lead out with the holistic learning. Because holistic learning is our culture.
You look young the last time I saw you. That's why I'm like, damn.
Well, just thank
You look so youthful.
You're looking well yourself.
Thank you.
That's my goal, honey. Looking younger than the last time you saw me. So yeah, the goal. Hey, babe. Hope you're drinking enough water, getting enough rest, and doing your best to let shit go, both figuratively and literally. And happy. It's Saturday today as I'm recording this, and yeah, I'm just in the process of getting our background music together. It has been a beautiful day. I am back in North Carolina after my lovely visit to Alabama, visiting family and doing the things out there, working on yeah. My coloring book had some printing issues today with my coloring pages because as it stands right now, I'm doing all of this like at home. Shout out to George, who is a wonderful cohabitant that I get to brag about as opposed to complain about, beyond the fact that I've quit smoking cigarettes. And I've been doing really good at not even bumming a cigarette, but I did have one the other day and it was not satisfying, so I know now not to even bother. But I've been up to a bunch of things, like so I visited one of my friends in Fayetteville, Tennessee, who has a homestead, and she gave me this big pack of this is okra seeds. So I'm looking forward to being able to plant those in the ground and grow some okra plants, so stay tuned. And I also got this little bag of, what does that say? That says cilantro. So that's another herb that I appreciate. It's very useful in gut health. So we got a lot of great things like coming into the experience. I'm considering like splitting that bag of okra seeds and see if I can trade it for some already grown okra. I don't know, we'll see. So we're about to break our fast today. We have our thrifty plate here, which is a cheese omelet with liver pudding that I got from the food pantry. Shout out to Miss Williams and Peaches. And I didn't see Bob when I went in there, but the other people at the Greensboro Urban Ministry food pantry, always so pleasant to see and helpful and kind. And shout out to the commenter on one of my previous videos who suggested that I mix my SCOBY from my kombucha with some fruit and take it like that. So I did that. I mixed it with some mango and a little bit of whole milk yogurt, even though I know that if I've been talking about being lactose intolerant. I feel like drinking milk makes me farty or what have you, but yeah, but I have it, so I wanted to use it in some way, and it's probiotic. So I have the probiotic plain whole milk yogurt, I have the SCOBY, and I had frozen mango chunks. slapped it all into a blender. And then I filled up some candy molds with that, and I'll pop those bad boys in the freezer. So later on, I'll be videotaping the popping out of those to see how well they set up and whatnot. I want to see how this tasted on camera for you. It is nice and thick, so I could foresee like using a spoon with this. I feel like the SCOBY and the when they were with balance each other out with the mango. It still has some tartness, but the mango gave me enough to where I'm like my mouth is watering a little bit. So this is good. I may do a what did mouth do on TikTok for this. Thank you. So one of the things that I got from the food pantry was some nectarines. It's kind of like a peach but firmer. Got me some fruit here. Now, when I was in Alabama, we got some liver from the food pantry and decided to try to make some liver pudding. And we also got a pack of like cornbread mix, not plain cornbread. My twin sister looked up a recipe for the liver pudding, and they called for cornmeal. And I was like, well, since this is an experiment, let's experiment with all things that we got from the food pantry. That's one thing that I love about a pantry challenge. And an experiment is kind of teaches you how to, you know, use what you have. And since so much more like processed food is going through the food pantry, you have to make do. It's good to know, like, have some different ideas of what you can do with it. So, she mixed the cornmeal, and we made kind of like a liver pate type of situation. It was very livery, and I didn't like it. Yeah. And it's so funny because the thought, like, what am I going to do with this, crossed my mind, like, oh my gosh, ooh. And that's when my twin sister was kind enough to look up a recipe for liver pudding. So it turned out kind of like a meat brownie. It was kind of, like, the flavors did not quite go together. I think we probably could have added some more garlic and maybe some salt to help balance out the sweetness that was in the thing. But my autistic niece Hannah helped herself to it, so that's why there's no video, because there's no more. And when I was sitting down to try it for myself rather than record it, I enjoyed some conversation with my twin sister. So you'll just have to catch the next time I do that. And the next time I'll do it with the recipe, with, like, yeah, or anyway, I may or may not use a recipe. So yeah, I do like my eggs with like cooked in a very hot pan. I don't, it's kind of, that makes kind of these brown marks on it sometimes at a restaurant. When you get an omelet, it's like perfectly yellow or what have you. And it's been such a long time since I've had an egg at a restaurant. That's one of the things they teach in, like, culinary arts or what have you, how to not have the pan too hot. So yeah, I like the little crispy bits. One thing my twin sister taught me that I'm trying today, and that'll be something for another video, is doing prep and getting ready to do readings, because, yeah, you know, your kids are intuitive, and I do readings at Eclectic by Nature in Greensboro, North Carolina. That is at 414 State Street, and yeah, so give them a call. We'll include their information in the description, so you can call them and book your in-person reading. If you want to book one just one-on-one outside the store. The link is in the description for the other ways that you can connect with me. So yeah, feel free. There's more than one way to interact with me currently. So if you don't catch me at Eclectic by Nature, click on the link to my link tree and connect with me there. Facebook, Instagrams, TikToks. Those are the 3 social medias that I currently use beyond YouTube. So when I was in the kitchen preparing my plate or what have you, I was selecting my nectarine because everything on this plate is food that I got from the food pantry. Nope, for the cheese and the omelet I bought. But my eggs from the food pantry, liver pudding, potatoes, onions, garlic, got that from the food pantry. Some of the spices, oregano, which is one of my favorite spices for fried potatoes, is another spice that I bought from the store. So what I'll also do is put the link to the interview that I was starting to listen to before I started to record this. So if you're interested, like, yeah, there's a lot of great ways to use foods as medicine, and there are a lot of great ways that the foods that we currently eat kind of mess with us a bit. Fuck with us, whatever. So when I was on the homestead in Fayetteville, Tennessee this week, Deb showed me that, okay, she's like, she's got some racist chickens. I was like, racist chickens? What's that about? So she goes to this big coop. She opens up the door and she says, look inside. There's 2 piles of eggs inside the coop. There was like almost a dozen brown eggs on the left hand side and about the same dozen white eggs on the right hand side. They were separated by color. So wow. And then as we're walking around the property, her chickens will free range and they will lay in various places, and she's kind of fast. I'm like, it's like an Easter egg hunt but without the Easter. Like, it's, yeah. So we found another little cache of eggs. Those brown and white eggs together. They were kind of bluish actually. Some of the chickens that she lays, the shells on the eggs are a little bluish. And then we found another one under a boat, and they were mixed up together too. They weren't separated by color. And I found that interesting. So as I'm meditating on that today, ooh, spicy. Oh yeah, I forgot I put crushed red pepper flakes, salt, pepper, and oregano in my potatoes. So when you're out in the wild, like, what you look like doesn't matter, because your needs are your needs, and the needs need to be fulfilled. Nature provides. When you're in the big house is when things kind of start to be separated. So that's a very interesting commentary on the culture today. Not to be at war with something or someone. And truly, like, we're at war with ourselves. Because we don't know who we are anymore. And I'm learning. So, I'm learning who I am. I'm learning to appreciate myself for the aspects of me that I like and the aspects of me that I don't like. learning to set healthy boundaries and manage my expectations. Also, clear, concise, and intentional communication. That's the main thing. So good. And I opted to not have bread with this plate. It's probably going to be the only plate that I have today. I don't know. I know I'm enjoying my crispy fried liver pudding. And I remember my mom used to mix it with eggs, so I may make some liver pudding with eggs at some point to try. And then here's my perfect bite. Crispy liver mush with cheese, egg. Let's go. That was very good. So I got my little switch my bottle here. Let's see if I can put a little bit of potato right here, and then this on there. That's good. Been seeing a lot of butterflies. Thank you, Lisa, for the I love your purple hair. The lady that I was at the gas station. Then I'm at the cashier at the gas station when I got gas on the way home. Thank you, Brittany. The Matco. Savor it. One thing I like about sitting in here and the way that I've configured this, I can sit on the edge of my bed and like look out the window and like watch the trees and see the squirrels and whatnot. If it's too cold outside, it's currently like 40-some degrees, so that's why we're not sitting on the deck enjoying the lovely sun. I have been outside for a little cryotherapy, which is what I call it when I determine whether or not I'll be able to sit outside in the weather for a bit. It's almost time for me to have a walk. So like, yeah. So yeah. I know that I'm gonna finish listening to that interview and probably take some notes and yeah. Share some things. What do I have here? So here is an example of a blank. You see the mess on the. If you know anything about printers, I'm getting ready to see how to clean the printer heads. I think that's definitely what it is. But here's a blank I'm working on. And so rather than, because I printed 3, rather than dispose of them, it's like all of them have this smuts on it. So at any rate, I'm gonna figure out what to do with that. But it's making some interesting shapes on the page, so I want to sit and look at that. So I'm gonna go ahead and close this one out. My name is Nicole. My friends call me Coley. I'm the Mom and Shaman. This has been a video diary update. What did mouth do with my breakfast plate? Feel free to give me a comment, a like, and a subscribe. Hit that bell notification so you can be notified when I upload new content. So, know that you're beautiful, you're sexy, you're amazing, and your butt looks nice. I hope you have a great one.